cover going. And what we're going to work on next is Rick's getting the copy and stuff so we can get that up, but which is the sales copy, not this copy here. So this copy here, this is basically going to be the last part of the project that we're really going to have to do. Basically what we're going to work on today is getting all this formatted, making it look nice and neat, and just maybe add some pictures, more pictures to it, just to really make it pop. So let's go ahead and get started. Let me go ahead and get back up. So let's go ahead and okay. So here we have this part here, Magic Membership Gold Mine, and your ticket out of the rat race. Those products that don't really make no money. Okay. So first thing about this is we need to bold this. So if you are using Microsoft Word like I am, basically all you have to do is right click it here to bring up the font size and all that, but we just want to bold it. So we're going to bold it. You know what, actually I want to change I don't like that font. So what we're going to do is just going to go down through here until we find a font that looks really good. Let's see here. So what I like about Microsoft Word is you don't have to click it and then keep pulling this up. You can actually just scroll down through and find good looking font. That still doesn't suit me. Okay, there we go. That looks good. Alright, so we're going to go with this one. I like this one. Okay, so, and then we have this here. And probably make more changes to this. Basically, what I like to do when I'm designing products and doing, so I just like to go through and get a kind of a rough idea and kind of sculpt what I'm going after, and then go back over the pages and add some stuff to it until it's finalized. So basically, so we have, okay, so we got the product here, Gold Mine, your ticket out of rat race. I'd like to capitalize this. Creating endless products. Okay, so management ticket out. And I can't see. I was going to ask some people. I think I want to change this. Let's see here. Ticket membership. Ticket out of the rat race. Creating endless products that don't make money. All right. So, won't somebody volunteer? I can't see the questions though, but volunteer and let's come up with some different. I mean, I could do the tagline up here. Discover the magic of creating membership sites. You know what? Let's. I'm gonna go ahead and go with that. I'm gonna change this. Discover the magic of creating autopilot. Okay, $5 membership sites. There we go. So the magic of creating there, like that. I think we're actually going to change that. So here we're definitely going to have to change this out. Okay. So, okay, what I'm going to do, if you put it into the chat, although I can't see it when Rick gets back here, is how many people have Microsoft Word first of all, because what I can do is give you this, get this file, and then I can assign. Problem is there's no pages even on here either. Yeah, this is gonna have to be really. Okay, well we have, so we have conclusion. This, okay, so conclusion. And then we have, yeah, this. Okay, so we have chapter 5. So we can assign by chapters. So each person can take a chapter and let me think about this now. How am I going to do this? I never thought about, like, if we assign a chapter to you and you take that chapter and format it and make it sound better, you know, edit the copy and make it sound better. But the problem is then you'd have to send us each individual chapter, and then I guess I could paste them in. So yeah, I think that's what we'll do is we'll assign some chapters. So first I have to know how many people have Microsoft Word, because if you don't have Microsoft Word, you won't be able to do this. And then what you'll do is just assign a section, and then we'll give you that. You'll get the whole thing, so you'll have to know how it flows from one section, from one chapter to the next. So for here, we need table of contents. So what I'm going to do is open up my. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to rebuild this whole PDF from scratch.
Hey, Mike.
Template. Yeah.
Sorry about that. I'm going to go ahead and answer a few of these. Get you a few of these questions. What I'm also going to do is get everybody's email, because what I did was I just put a template together for the sales page. It's really ugly right now. I haven't worked on it a bunch, you know, off and on for a couple hours, to be honest with you. Been a pretty busy week, but I want to email it to everybody, and I also want to make sure that I can get it into into our resource room. But everybody knows that if you put something into a room and you know it's a Skype room and it's got more than just a handful of people, sometimes it doesn't go in the room or it takes too long. So please, everyone here, if you don't mind, please type in your email here. If you can, I'm going to send an email to as many people here as I know their emails. I got Mike's, obviously. I'm going to send that out in just a minute. And, you know, if you could type that into the chats here, I'll write them down and I'll forward it to you. So make sure that everybody gets it so we can do it on this call. Is that fair enough? Can everybody type that in? And then we go ahead and answer some of these questions real quick, because I know Mike is jonesing to know these things. So, all right. So the question was, who has Microsoft Word? Is that what you said? Is that the big question right now? Okay. All right.
Yeah, because the way I want to set this up is the template. We're gonna use the template because I give it to you guys. Okay. So I'm going to show you exactly how I'm using the full template system to make this look really good, and then you'll know exactly how to use it and come out with this.
Okay. Okay. Like this. Okay. All right. Well, let me answer your question. Okay. Okay. Hold on.
Let me see how many chapters we got.
Yeah.
I'm sure we have enough. So we have 7 chapters.
Yeah, but I mean, we don't have to have 32 pages. Everybody here. That was just something. That was my second time I'd ever put an offer together. I'm a big believer in a mind map. Better videos than we did. That know more about how to do this now. And 10 to 15 pages worth of content. That's it. But I'm open for what works for everybody. I don't want to make this overcomplicated though. Okay, here's some people that have Word. All right, we'll say it real quick. Sounds good. Pam's got Microsoft Office 2010. Okay. There's a bunch of them. Yeah, everybody's got it. Just about everybody here's got it. So that's no. Okay. Yeah, Rick Roberts has got it. No worries. Thomas has got it. No worries. Everybody here just about has got it. So let me go finish that really fast, and I'll be right back, and then I'll start sending everybody a copy of this real quick, okay? Give me 5 minutes.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's see here. So how are we going to do this? So we only want to do 10 or 15 pages. So we're going to have to split this. We need to, okay, so we need to tear this apart. So we have the introduction. So here's the introduction. Okay, introduction. So we definitely need the introduction. Okay, so what is value? So we definitely want this one, social media and the human condition. Chapter 2. So let's check chapter 2 and see if we agree whether or not we need to have this in here. So we have social media and the human condition. Transformers works. Keep your customer. Being disconnected. Okay, so this is good information. What's the price? Okay, so that chapter looks for money made. That one you would definitely need. Masterminds. Value trends. This guy wants in masterminds. Okay, so that one, value of Trojans on steroids. Okay, so what we'll do, we're only going to do 15 pages, we need to break down each chapter smaller. So basically taking out stuff in there that we really don't need to have in the chapter. So we have 7 chapters. And everybody has this, right? The Value Trojan. They have this document. I'll wait till Rick gets back and he can tell me if you do have it. So basically, let's see what we got here. About 10 people. So we can assign. I think we can assign a chapter to each person. I think would be fair. So and basically so chapter 1 just basically. So we got to take it down 15 pages. So gotta make it smaller. Basically keep in what really needs to be kept in and whatever's fluff to take out. So what I'm going to do is start here at the top and just see, for example, what we should take out for this. So wait, that's chapter 1. So let's do introduction first. So introduction, okay. So let's see how this can make. So, first two ideas. I don't think we really need all this information in here about the WSOs. This has already happened to you before, because it's not really about the product. That's your product just. So yeah, so basically, this can be shortened a whole lot more than what it is already. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to this isn't just get to the curve. Here's part no. That's just waves and okay, so then that one. So right here. Okay. So we're going to take all this. And bring it over to the new template. And that's the title. We need to go to the introduction. Introduction page 4 right here. So we'll keep introduction there, and then we'll take it out at the end so we know.
How you doing over here, Mike?
Okay, just going through here, showing how we're gonna shorten some of these chapters out. You know what, let's gonna keep our introduction.
Let me get everybody's. I'm gonna grab these emails real quick. Bear in mind, everybody, that this is a little bit ugly. What I'm sending y'all now. It's a good starting point, though. It's an editable document, so you can feel free to edit any way you want. Send it back to me. Make sure it's an editable document. Don't save it as a PDF or any of that. And I want you guys to look at it, ladies and gentlemen. And those that are ready to give us a hand a little bit on the sales page, I can do some more tonight. We can basically get it done by tomorrow. But Thomas, he's helped me. I've helped him some in the past on some of this, so he knows. Rick Roberts knows that I'm up to the challenge. So I'm sending everybody here that's given us a email a copy of it right now. So bear with me.
All right, right now what I'm doing is just matching the font for the template.
And we'll answer everybody's questions here in just a moment. Everybody, please be patient. Thank you. Oh, have you had a chance to go over those core steps at least one at a time yet, like Rick, what he was talking about, or would you want to do that later?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to get this
all right,
here because what I'm going to do is just going to assign a chapter to each person, and it's not that much work really. You just got to go through it like I'm doing right now,
right?
For the introduction and just cutting out a lot of stuff so it's short and sweet. So like there's a lot of stuff in the introduction about the war, WSO, and stuff like that.
Right.
And I think we can take a lot of that out and shorten it down to just a couple of sentences.
Yeah.
So like. Basically, there's a why a $5 site could making more money selling fit on the warrior following on the creative process and the entire process. First, you have the idea and the content, and you have to write it plus. So let's change that creating process to really tiresome and expensive process. So we could take that out. And be like, once you I finally got it all together, and poured your heart and soul into your product. So you finally got it all together, heart and soul. Okay, I'm also working on the Bowman for launch time. Spending things, and it's working on.
That little product right there is living proof that anybody can build a product because it's ugly. I never made any bones about it not being ugly. But it serves a very valuable purpose for people that understand what they can do for you. What membership sites can do.
Oh yeah. So I'm just going through it right now. I'm just kind of taking out the parts I feel that are really not needing to set, and then I'll go
right.
back and make it all flow correctly.
There you go.
So now we have, then comes launch time, page of thread. Okay, I like that part. Bam, you just launched, that's a good part. Then let's speak what happens. Just layer. That's your approach. Just separated up there. Alright, so all this stuff I can take out.
That's the stuff that nobody tells you about either, folks. When they pump you up for a $2,000 coaching, which happened to me, and all these other big thousands of dollars worth of coaching that I've spent money for that I did not get what was delivered. Each and every one of you are getting much more value in this, but they didn't tell me that little secret, that little dirty little secret that your little offer, they're not going to mail for it. They're not, and it's going to be gone in a day or two. But the good thing about that is if it's your first offer and it's really not that good, if it even kind of stinks, nobody's going to remember it a month from now. So don't lose any sleep over, oh my goodness, my product didn't sell. Oh my goodness, it sucked. Don't worry about it. It'll be gone. No matter how good it is, nobody will remember it unless it's just flat out terrible. a month from now.
Is this link here on the Warrior form? This product still?
I don't have time to do that right now. Go ahead and look at it.
Okay. Because if it's not, then we'll just.
I mean, I'll answer that question in just a moment. I'm trying to get everybody that gave me an email to their copy, so that's moving forward as fast as I can.
It's all right. I'm going to check it now. Okay, yeah. So it's still up. Okay, but it's up, but the offer's closed though. But it's there's a product I launched in the Warrior form building. Fan, fairly
All right, everyone that gave us an email
right
now has a sales copy. Uh-oh, okay. Val, okay, the last one, Val, wasn't, okay. Didn't accept this, Val at valham.com. Who, Val, Val Hampson there, they didn't accept your email. So if you want to send me something else, that's great. Then, okay, let's make sure all that is, okay. Well, I got to get rid of Val's address then, I don't know. We don't need one thing messing us up. Wow, naturally. Naturally, it is. Okay, we'll get it out of there. Val, send me another email address and I'll get you a copy right away, okay?
Okay. So, there, I shorten that. Shorten that down. Now I need to just add some pictures in there. So, yeah, so whatever chapter you volunteer to take, then pictures, if you have pictures or something that you have, we don't want to do anything that's copyright or anything like that. But definitely need to put some pictures in here just to make it look a lot nicer, not so much text.
We'll
go ahead.
No, I want to get in here and start answering some questions here. I know that you want these questions answered, and there's plenty of people. Give me just a minute. I want to make sure everybody gets that email, please. Please open it up while we're going through this.
And does everybody have the product here? Because you gotta.
Yeah, you have to have it. There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Yeah, so I can send it to you.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. When we build products out from other people's products that we redo, we're not gonna be sharing information. We're not gonna steal information. We're gonna outright buy it just the right way it should be. Nobody can complain that we did something underhanded or dirty or dishonest, because we're not gonna have that. So that's why we're all buying it. Even though people don't want to do that, that's the way it's got to be. Sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna say that. Me.
All right, Val, you got it that time. All right, thank you. Thank you for everybody's patience. That's the quickest way I know everybody can get it, and I can put it in the room too, but that way I know everybody got it. So thank you. Oh, man, we got 50 questions already, man. Woo, man. Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
Son of a gun, man.
I'm trying to work on the copy and stuff here, so.
Okay. All right.
Basically,
well, a lot of more emails, so, but still.
Just going through here and just making it flow better and more, get my attention, keep keep reading the product, and have motivation. So when people do go through the product, they do take action. That's the most important part. So then we can, get success stories from people using the product. So I'm just read this to myself quietly right here and see how this goes.
All right, this is the best one I've seen so far, and I like Thomas's. He's a little blunt, but I like his spirit. He says, "Let's get this moving. Hand out editing assignments." Thank you, Thomas. He's ready to rock and roll, man.
All right, so does everyone have the?
They're saying, some of them saying they don't have it, but I sent it all to all of them. Everybody that gave me an email, I gave it to them.
Okay, so so we need a volunteer. So open it up in Word, and go to the chapters, and let's start getting some volunteers for the chapters. The introduction, I'm already taken care of, so we won't have to worry about the introduction.
I'll do the forward. Unless.
Let me switch that out. I'm in the wrong one. I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. So the introduction I've taken care of. Okay, so then we have the the chapter 1, chapter 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So basically, pick which one you want, and then we'll start assigning those to you. And then you can proofread them the best you can, and just read it and make it sound really good. And if everybody does a really good job, we're going to have a really nice product here. And then we'll yeah, that's what we'll do.
And don't worry about making each. Yeah, and don't worry about making each chapter. You look at a chapter. Oh, it's got to be 6-8 pages to make a chapter. No, don't do that, please. I mean, just take the core nuggets out of each one of those chapters. You pick one chapter. If it's 6 or 8 pages and there's only 2 pages worth of solid meat, then just do 2 pages. I'd just as soon. Go ahead.
Do formatting the best you can. Whatever, if you don't know it that well, Microsoft Word, then just do the best you can, and then we'll fix it.
Yeah.
But every little bit will help. So.
Yeah.
So then we have 7 chapters. So let me see which chapters each person chooses. Right now we have chapter 1. What is the value Trojan horse? We have chapter 2, the social media and the human condition. Looks like about 3-4 pages, and it looks like each chapter is pretty close to being. So there's not really none that's way longer than the others. So chapter 3. Oh yeah, chapter 3 is a little bit short. Right? Not everyone just says, "Yeah, chapter 3." No. Okay, so chapter 4. Yeah, so these aren't. Yeah, so you got like here's chapter 5. Well, chapter 5 is a little bit long. Okay, chapter 5 is pretty long. All right, so then the conclusion. So yeah, so okay, chapter 5 is if we're volunteers to do that, that's a doozy. So we'll see who steps up to the plate on that.
Okay, we're looking for
chapter 4.
Yep.
So chapter 4, so the rest of the chapters are pretty. Yeah, so there's not a ton of work. This you should be able to do this within a couple hours, and then it's done.
You literally do not overthink this, folks. I mean, really, I don't want to stress that. I mean, I just want to make sure that everybody understands that. Don't think you have to write as much content as I had in there. Please, I mean, you don't. There's most of these chapters are a couple of pages, and I mean, literally, we don't even have to have a bunch of chapters. It's going to be one chapter, and introductory, and it's 10, 12 pages. It's done.
If you feel something needs taken out, take it out.
Take it out. There's no reason to.
I'm going to put everything together, and I'm going to read all through it, and so it doesn't have to be perfect.
All right, we're writing names down now. So Pam has stepped up to the plate. Thank you, Pam. She says she's going to take chapter 4, and I know she'll do a bang-up job on that. Thank you very much, Pam.
Masterminds and coaching, okay. And you can add stuff too if you know about some stuff.
Yeah, do
I mean and stuff like that.
By all means.
Add some stuff to it. I mean, make it yours.
Can you copy and paste from my Open Office? Sure, Open Office is the budget version of a Microsoft Office. No worries.
Yeah, you can copy and paste it in. Just the formatting. You can copy the words and paste.
Okay, Steven's taking chapter 3. Okay, thank you, Steven. Thank you very much. Okay.
Are you writing this down, Rick?
Yes, I am writing it down. Yes, sir, I am.
Okay. All right. Okay, so we have 3 and 4.
I'll do number 2. Val. Val is a very short, limited time. She's going to be traveling, so she's going to She's going to knock a home run. I know she is. So,
all right.
And make sure when y'all do this, please make it editable. Please don't save it into a PDF. I mean, just send it to us as an editable document. That would be really awesome if you would do that.
Yeah. Don't make it a PDF.
Yeah, especially don't lock it down like a finished product because we can't even copy and paste it if you do that.
Yeah.
Jennifer. Yes.
Like I said, you want to put them in, just put them in there, and then zip them up or whatever. And like I said, I'll piece it all together for you.
Awesome. Jennifer wants to take. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, our cover guys. I think we nailed that, man. That was Thomas. Did a really good job on his design.
Yes, he did.
And I basically put mine in there, and it's amazing when you put teamwork, man, what you come up with.
Okay, chapter 6 is by Jennifer. Thank you.
Chapter 6, okay. And everyone's skipping around that chapter 5.
That no worries. I don't care. I'll do it. It's not that big a deal.
Yeah, I take chapter 5 too. I'm not.
Yeah. So you want a text file, Val? Just a editable document. I'd rather have it in a Word doc that's editable. Not
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that would rather really be cool if you just do it in Microsoft Word, editable document. Don't save it as a PDF, just as a editable document. And just send it to us in a file. Send it to me and to Mike. So you got my email, so I'll make sure he gets it.
Yeah,
Val, you're sending it right. You're sending it to the same place I just sent you the email through the sales page. I just sent you the sales page. Everybody that gave me an email, I gave them the sales page. And again, that's ugly, but anybody that's got anything they can add to it or take away suggestions, there's 2 headlines. When you look at that, you'll see 2 open introductory headlines, 2 different headlines. So tell me which one's better. And you can go through there. You can change any of it up. If you don't like it, put a note in there or change it up. I mean, I'd like to see 3 or 4 different versions of what you think's better. Again, I literally only have been doing that for about 2 hours, to be honest. So needs some work. I'll keep working on it. Me and Mike will bang that out tomorrow. Thomas might step up to the plate on that. Thomas is raring to go, man. I can do chapter 5. Hey, there's Ray, man. Rock and roll, man.
Ray. All right. Okay.
Ray ain't scared.
Awesome. That's right. That's what I like to see.
All right.
Because I take it myself. I mean, I do it myself. I don't care. I mean, I always have the motivation of just do it.
Right.
Get it over with.
And here, Rick's got an excellent question. Yeah, Rick's got an excellent question. Are we keeping the same chapter titles? No, you don't have to, Rick. We do not have to change it.
You own that section.
You own that section. Whatever you think makes the best, and we can all vote. I mean, we're going to spend a ton of time on this. We want you to what's comfortable for you. If you don't like that title, change it, please, because our product's the Magic membership anyway. I mean, whatever you think works, and then we'll put it all. Huh?
I would say actually, like, so if you've got chapter 3, just to make sure you read chapter 2 and 4, make sure that it flows together. Although it'd probably be changed up a little bit, but still it's going to have the same points. So just you don't just make it flow as best as you can.
There you go.
Anyone did any copywriting here before, or any English writing, or anything like that in college, or do we have anybody like that? I'm one. I did English.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it wasn't my favorite subject though.
Oh, Ray did some copy. Well, Ray did volunteer. Ray did volunteer a 2-3 days ago to get with me, and I've just been so slammed busy with all the Skype rooms and everything else that I do. And Ray, I didn't forget about you, bud. I thank you for stepping up to the plate.
Building the membership site,
oh yeah.
Website, product e-cover. Yeah.
Yeah, he's been we've all been slammed.
Hey, that's good. That's what it takes, That's what sets us you apart from other people. Success.
Oh, now Val's. See, I'm taking notes here. Val is a good writer. Now, see, that's fantastic. Because I'm not. I'll be the first to admit I'm not a very good writer. But that's okay.
I always say, always pretend like you're writing to your friends.
Yeah.
That's the kind of, you don't want to do too much technical writing. I always write like you're just writing to a best friend.
All right, Thomas is saying there should be a brief section on membership technology. Yeah, the membership software that you can use to build products. I was thinking about that earlier. I wish, and that's something that I've talked to Mike a little bit about already. But down the road, when we have a little bit more time, and because we're doing this fast, so we want you guys to see a product start to finish, so we can basically go do the research on the next one where everybody gets in it more. You'll be more excited. We did this on purpose just to get rolling, so we're doing this a little faster than we would like to, but that's okay also. But Thomas is right. And me and Mike have talked about it.
Show everyone that we mean business.
Right. But me and Mike have also talked about it as far as the software to create membership sites, because me and Mike are going to be doing some back-end little small models proving to you that the Value Trojan system works. And we're going to be proving it very, very soon to you. So I'm not going to give away too much, but you'll see it with your own eyes. And Thomas is right. We just a basic, and we'll be, some of these other systems, MemberChamp or Wishlist or whatever, to build some prettier sites. This is,
Damn. There's
Yeah.
a bunch of them out there.
Yeah. I mean, if we have time, who knows? Maybe we can do it. We have an upsell. It's a software that we can make all of us make a little bit more profit going and get some more people, because we know that software sells, and we want more people to know about us. We want more people to know who you are, and we know that Rick Roberts has already got his own product, so he's going to get a shared sub on that. So that's fair enough. Anybody else here that's got a product already, let me know now. If not, we've got some products that we can. I've got other products that I can give you, and it's all about making sure we can help you build a list too. So, if we do a product, there's 25 people on the product down the road, and they all have a shared sub. That's even more on the bonus page, as long as it's congruent with whatever the offer is. I mean, we can't have a bonus for hair removal for women over 50 on an offer that's selling mobile marketing services. On the Warrior Forum, it's got to be congruent. But just something to think about. If you got an offer that helps the offer that we're putting out there, or something that benefits it, something that's similar to it, then by all means we'll have you on the download page. That starts building your list. You got anything to add to that, Mike? I mean, me and you talked about that, but I mean, I don't want to get too far down that trail yet, but we want everybody to know that we do want you to have a list.
Yeah, this is very important. I'm definitely going to be teaching that. I think what we're going to do is we're going to have, I think actually I'm going to just have a vote with the group and have them, and what's the most important thing, so we know what you
see. Rick, now see, I'm having to take these notes here. I apologize, but Rick's saying I knew he's got a lot of products actually. He membership software, both standalone and WordPress version. Cool.
Sweet. So yeah, like what's the most important thing that you guys want? Is list building, is getting traffic, and then whatever it is, then that's what we'll go with, and we'll work that into everything else. So like on Mondays, we'll do like the WSO thing, and then on Fridays we'll start going into that, the other traffic, whatever you guys want to go into. We'll still do product creation, but we'll do say 30 minutes of product creation stuff that we need to do, and then we'll go into like list building, so you can start getting that done. So when your product's done, you already know how to get that list, you know how to build your squeeze pages, and everything like that. And I've actually been testing some pretty cool squeeze pages here lately, and you'll soon see some of those too. But they seem to work pretty decent. Yeah, we're still time to tell exactly if it's worth it to go that route, because there's so many different squeeze pages you can use out there, and I'm always like thinking outside the box, just different, because that's what stands out, gets people's attention.
Rick's asking, is each chapter going to have its own video? Yes, we could do it that way, or we could have all the videos at the end. It doesn't matter to me personally. Rick, we're wide open on that. I really want to have great content without, I don't want to have 50, 60, 100 pages of PDF and nobody reads it. I want people to actually do something with it. So
and I'm going to do some video on my YouTube techniques to get the videos ranked. I'm going to throw that in, because that could very much you can use that to put traffic into your squeeze page, into your $5 membership sites.
And one other thing, all the information that we're asking you, and each and every one of you here, I'm taking basically making like a text file, and we have a little a Skype room just actually for me and Mike, to be honest with you, that we're putting all that content to keep it from being cluttered, to keep it from out of the main Skype room, out of our emails. It's all about you, so we can help you get your talents. We can utilize the best talents you have, and we can help you the most. So, and this is a work in progress. So that's why we're doing these twice a week workshops, and we're looking hopefully by the end of January, and Mike, correct me if I'm wrong, that everybody that's here now will have 90% of everything they need at least to actually build products. And that way we can move on. Everything will be recorded. All the people that do come in new, they won't be slowing you down. We'll be meeting hopefully still twice a week in February, where we're actually building products, where we're not going, this is the step how to do this, this is how you do that, which is all important when you're first learning, but we don't want you having to go through it 2 or 3 times. There's nothing worse than feeling like somebody's having to school you like you're back in junior high or something. No, we don't want to treat you that way. We respect your time. We obviously we want to move forward. So just keep that in mind, that if you have questions on something that's already been covered after it's recorded, We're just going to have to refer you to the FAQ area of the membership area where all those seminars, workshops are already recorded, and go review them. And that's good. You know, I mean, we all need to do that sometimes, and so we can keep moving forward. So.
I also think we should do like these hot seat kind of things too. So when we get there in January, to where so people are starting to build the products now, then we can actually,
Yeah.
you know, you can send that to us and we'll review it here over live, and then we can get, you know, we can have, say like, you know, depending on how long it takes, but everybody can criticize, and it's like, okay, you need to change this up, or this isn't working, or
Yeah, I
so
mean,
then you can.
there's a few people said they didn't get it. I don't know why, but I'll send it again. I'll make sure that you got an email that you'll open. Pam said that went to her spam folder, so yeah, I mean, check those first.
Yeah.
But Jennifer's saying making products, list building, time management. Okay, that's time management. That's a niche that you don't hear much about, but it's very powerful that people will spend money for.
I've got really good training in time management.
Yeah, you did say that, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, it's a full course. It's
Sweet.
I just don't want to overwhelm with everything that
No.
I have.
No.
So that's what I'm saying. The most important part is when you get going. So you got, you know, ankle going in. You got things going. It's good. Life's good. You know, and that's what we need to get to.
Okay, I'm gonna start sending these emails again, and hopefully, please check your SAM folders. I don't want to spend a bunch of time with this, but I want to make sure everybody gets it, and hopefully those are all good emails I can send it to. Just bear with me.
So yeah, anything that you think you want to contribute to this, because right here we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna put by the Mafia family, and then we're gonna list the names here who created this product. You don't have to have your name on there, but if you want the appreciation, we can put your name and even a website link. You think that's okay, Rick?
Yeah,
I don't have anything like that.
but again, it's
give them their name and then
yeah, of
they can have
course.
their website listed there, you know.
Yeah.
Traffic, I mean,
Yeah, we're just not going to have any affiliate offers from somebody else in there because I've been down this road too many times, and there are some people that would just do things they shouldn't do. I'll just leave it at that. So.
Yeah. But I think that that definitely would be able to put on there exactly, you know, so people know who was part of this.
Yeah.
Because then when it goes in the word form, people start commenting, it's like, oh yeah, that's, you know, you're gonna feel good when you're like, yeah, you know what, I had part of that product, and you see all these people, you know, really raving about it.
That's the whole reason why we're doing this, folks. Yeah, we're going to be we're making a little bit of money. Sure, we're making money. You will be too. You'll be building a list. You'll actually do it. You'll stop buying them.
You're going to see how we're going to be building the $5 membership sites and how what's working, what's not working. I mean, that's the kind of stuff you just don't get. You don't.
No.
You know, get to see stuff like that.
And there's many of you here that have other ideas that are not money making niche. I've talked to a couple of you that have healthcare things that you want to do and some other offers, and that's great. What we'll do is you'll see these little back end $5 membership sites, and then you'll realize you'll be able, you know, and it won't be the Warrior Forum. You're not going to be able to take that on the Warrior Forum and make any money, but there are plenty of places to take that and make a lot more money with it. So. You know, the Warrior Forum's definitely not the place for all this, and that's okay. You don't want to waste your time with them anyway.
There's much bigger markets out there. Much bigger. Warrior Forum's like nothing compared to the kind of traffic that's out there. It's nothing. It's a speck on the map.
Yeah. Making sure everybody gets it. Let's see. I'm going to do this again. Bear with me, folks. I want to make sure I send the right file.
Here. So as I was building this product here, the thing that you got to see is you see the e-cover, but this is how it should have looked, where you could see the gold dust in the lettering. Let me zoom that in a little bit. Okay, that's how the product originally is supposed to look, and what came out, I don't know, it was just because the distance or why, but I can't get it to come out like it needs to come out like this. I think because it shrinks it down, and it has to be much bigger. But this is how it was supposed to come out. But either way, it came out good. And then there's like another class too, because Thomas was talking. A lot of people are asking about graphics and how you do all these, how you do graphics and all that stuff. And I was thinking I might do a separate course just on graphics, showing people, how to build stuff like this, you know, and so you can build your own stuff. Because if graphics can get expensive, um, really expensive fast. So that's why I do all my graphics myself, because usually when I pay to get my graphics done, it never hits what I'm looking for. It's always a miss. And well, one time there was a graphics designer. He actually hit it right on the spot. Well, actually, Thomas hit it on the spot too this time. Yeah, and that's rare though. But yeah, so I don't know how you guys would feel about that. Are you interested in I don't know if people everyone has Photoshop, 'cause that's what I use, but most of these days everybody has Photoshop if they're in the internet marketing, or the freer version of Photoshop. I forget what the name of it is, but
No, I'm definitely interested personally. That's one thing I always struggle with, to be honest, myself.
yeah, I love graphics and designs and just
Sure, we all get sucked into all the graphics and designs. That's why we buy all these WSOs that don't make us any money.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're getting a lot of response saying yes, they love it. They'd like to know more. 4 or 5 people out of the group saying that already. So those are the ones that said
Right.
something. So that tells me that there's a lot of.
I might. I've never thought about doing a course, but I might. I might just do a course, because believe it or not, okay, like all my graphics that I do, um, I am not and I've been doing graphics about 60. Maybe I've been doing more 60. It's longer than what I would think. It's probably about 15 years I've been doing graphics, and I only know pretty much a little over the basics of Photoshop. Um, but I know enough to be deadly in graphics. Let's put it that way. So I basically know the most important tools that I need basically to get done when I'm going after. So like some of these tools I never ever use, like this one here, the Band-Aid tool. I never use this spot healing brush or the patch. Well, the patch tool I do sometimes. Red eye tool. There's only certain ones that I use to get the stuff I want. But this is like, um, let me show you here. So what we're looking at, let's see, so let's put texture. It's not. Okay, well, it's not.
I just want to let everybody know that Ray just sent you the email again. Check that email. And those of you, I mean, doing the best we can here. There's only a couple left that didn't get it. Hopefully, everybody else got it. So, Jennifer, check your email again, please. Thank you.
So yeah, so I'll definitely, um, yeah, I'll talk to Rick about it and see, if we get enough interest in it. I might
Definitely.
just do it, of course,
Definitely.
because that is a very important part. Even though people will tell you it's not, it is. Any product you usually buy, that I've ever bought, is because of the graphics. It looks good.
I'll give you a case in point. There's a one that hit today. It shows a guy riding a Harley with big chopper bars like the guy that was, come on, help me out, the movie that was out a couple years ago with my goodness, the guy on fire. No, the movie that was out with
Oh,
the guy's on fire, Hell Rider or whatever. Come on.
oh, Ghost Rider.
There you go. Somebody had a graphic, and it's about the same worn out thing about getting offline clients over and over, and it's selling for like $19. That's just the front end, and he's got some great testimonials, and it may be the most awesome product in the world. But the point is, the graphics just killer, and it shows a guy riding out of the fire, and hey, it's what sells.
Yeah, it's sticking out of the box.
I mean, we're nowhere near as fancy on this as that. And I don't know what we could do to make it that pop like that, but this works for now. And I don't want to slow it down, but down the road we're gonna be rolling in this $5 deal quite a bit. You'll see.
Yeah, 50 sites, each generating $50 a day. Yeah, you figure that out, and that's so easily done. Because when it comes to $5, man, that's no money at all. And as long as you're giving the offer. It's all about the offer. As long as you're giving that good solid offer, and it gets their attention, you got that all day long coming through. Why don't you just push the traffic?
Right.
But you have to test the traffic first. So,
So
small test and see if it converts. If it converts, then we'll push
right.
the traffic over.
Awesome. Exactly. Now we got a little bit of feedback on the sales page already from Val. Thank you.
Yeah.
She likes the second headline much better. Thank you very much. I did too. That's why I made two of them. But hey, again, feel free, each and every one of you, to tell me, to add something to it. It's an editable document. Again, I've only worked a couple hours on it, but add to or take away and send it back to me. Just don't just make sure it's editable. Yeah, just keep it editable document and change whatever you think should be changed, and we'll make it happen. We'll get it done tonight and tomorrow. So I want to meet on Monday and have this product basically done and start promoting it, to be honest with you. Actually, I want to start putting fillers out tomorrow.
We should easily be able to have it up and ready to go.
Yeah, by Monday easily. I'll start putting the feelers out and do the finishing touches, and maybe it might take a little bit more than an hour workshop to get it done. But I think everybody here that's coming here would know that's time well spent. So, okay.
It's coming along great so far. I'm excited. Now I just go through here and tear up the copy and then sales page out there, and put my final touches to the sales page, and we'll watch what happens. Then we have to figure out a price point.
Thomas G says hot seats are fun. I agree with him. We could do that. Get all the final touches that need to be done on Monday. I want to start advertising and getting some word for it a little bit by then.
Actually, I would start if some of you have lists, and start giving the buzz out there already. Start talking about this. This great project that's coming along. Just start building the buzz, because that's what you got to do. You got to.
Remember, you're getting 100% of your sales. So, I mean, you're invested $47 a month to be here. Many of you here, and the reality of it is, we want to make sure that you're making more money than you're spending with us. The more money you make, we want to make sure in the first month you're with us, that at the very least that you made as much money as you invested with us, because we want you to be excited. We want you to stay, of course. I mean, we'd be lying if we didn't. We want you making money. The longer I want to have, and Mike has, and I hope everybody here realizes, a co-op. Does anybody here not understand what a co-op is? Hopefully everybody understands what a co-op is. A group that works together. Because we're going to
player, like on games.
Huh?
On games, your co-op, you work together.
That's right.
Team.
That's exactly right. I mean, our whole thing, me and Mike, is building the membership. That's where our money comes from. And we'll make a little bit on the products, but that's not our main core emphasis. It's getting you started, getting you so you know what to do, so you're making money, and you're going to be our best sales force, period. And it benefits you and it benefits us. Can't be any simpler than that. Does everybody agree? I've said this several times, but does everybody agree with that? Is there anything that I'm missing? Because, I mean, this is we're catering this and trying to build this around your needs, wants, and desires. At the same time, we've got to keep moving forward. We can't satisfy every need, want, and desire, but we do want to move forward. We want to make it fair. Does anybody have anything to say about that? Can you say it now and let me know, and so we can hash that out? Is there something we're missing? I mean, Rick helped me out the other day and pointed some things out that we were missing a little bit, and I'm glad he did. And so, I mean, is there anything that we're missing?
Criticism. I love criticism.
Yes, Jennifer saying, how many different lists would we be making? That's an excellent point. What we do is, is the people that have a product already, we're going to go ahead and give them a shared sub on this. I mean, that's what again, this is subject to change now, but we want to make sure that it's a congruent offer. If your offer totally doesn't have anything to do with memberships, then we're not going to put it on there. But if it is, we're going to put it on there. The next offer that we build is probably going to either be list building. We've already been talking about that, which you know Rick Roberts will be all over that because he's very passionate about that. Me and him will work closely in that, and me and Mike are very passionate about it. And you know, the list building and or WordPress coming up very fast. So every offer that we put out, we want to make sure that everybody has a chance to build a list. So I've also got about another 12 or 15 offers that I've built that are editable documents that are just plain Jane, but the content's already there. You don't have to worry about being duplicate content or none of that. I'll just physically give you the editable document, and you could create a course literally overnight without being fancy. Because again, if you're the back end shared sub, here's a secret that not many people will share with you either. And I learned this from trial and error. When I was trying to sell my offers online and getting started, I had a tough time getting people to mail for me. And then I discovered the back end method where you get a shared sub. And I purchased a couple of courses on it, I read on it, and it works. You don't have to have the most beautiful course in the world if you're on the back end. If it's something that's similar to that front end offer, you can provide value, boom. You're piggybacking off their traffic. So it's a really smart move to do. It's something that in the future that many of you perhaps may do. You may decide that, hey, I don't want to be the one that releases the product every single time, does the product launches, goes finds the affiliate. It's a lot of work. I could promise you. We've dedicated to having you succeed. I mean, me and Mike have spent a lot of time here, and we're going to spend a lot more time here. And I know a few others will step up to the plate because they know the value of helping others. They're going to be donating a lot of their time to help you. But the bottom line is, each and every one of you that does not have a product, it's never built a product, go ahead and let me know now, and I'll write this down in my list of things that we have to get done and notes on each and every one of you so we can help you. Could you please do that so I can write that down, and I'll put it in our little private little Skype area that me and Mike have. It'd be really great if you could do that, please.
And another thing too, like to add to is like that I haven't mentioned before. I actually don't think I have. Is that what I'm teaching you guys, where you're learning this whole process? You can actually, afterwards, you want to, you can go out there and you can actually do the same thing that we just did for people, and you can charge them. You can take their product, give it a facelift, go through and make their product better, just like we're doing here.
Excellent.
And let me tell you what, there are so many products out there right now that are in need of facelifts. It's sad. It's like every time I like, there isn't a day goes by I run across a product and I'm just like, oh my God, how does this even make any sales, And it's just like products people just forget about, and they just don't think it. And it's good content, and everything's good in it. It's just the person, whoever did the graphics and set it all up, just was not good.
You got an excellent point you just brought up there.
Yep.
There's actually as much.
Go on ClickBank and just start looking at how many products are on there. I mean, one of my secret backup plans, always ClickBank. I can go on there and send emails to people, show them what I've done already with people's products, and because you don't have to do with the content's there. You just got to make it pretty and make it sell. Change some words around, whatever, and you can charge thousands for that. I mean, there's the work is out there everywhere.
And don't forget, I mean, this course keeps evolving and moving forward. When we get to the product launch end of it, side of it, there's some things that Mike knows about some product launch stuff that Rick Roberts knows that I don't know, and vice versa, that I know that they don't know, because I've had to really work really hard to hustle on the Skype rooms. And I mean, there's a lot of things that go on Skype that you don't know. I mean, that would really shock you if you knew some of the things that are going down on Skype, how the manipulation is some places, how it helps, how it hurts. So the point is, if you wanted to core focus on product creation, I mean, product launch formulas, if you wanted to be a launch manager, I can tell you some going rates right now. There are people that won't even touch your product. I mean, these are guys that are, quote, cheap. They won't even touch your WSO unless they make at least $1,000 up front, and usually 10% of the gross. And that's about the going rate. That's actually a lot higher than that. So it's the reason why the little guys can't, or the people that are just getting started can't afford a launch manager. It's the reason why you also see, the Don Wilsons, the Dr. Benz, all these other people that are having somebody help them. They've got the connections that are going and selling 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 copies. On a bad launch, they're selling 1,000. They got the connections. They're steadily building a list, huh?
Another thing that I've done too, Rick, is on ClickBank is that you'll run into some people that's like, well, you know, I don't have the money right now for this, but if you go ahead and do it, and then it makes money, then then I would pay you. And I always tell those people, I was like, well, you know what, I can't do business that way, but I can do it this way. I can do rev share. I'll fix your sales page, everything, content, rebuild your whole thing. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a 10% rev share. And what that is on ClickBank, they can go in there, they sign, it's a contract that they go in, they put your name in, they do it, it goes to you. Then you have to go into your email, log in, and accept the contract. Once you accept that contract, they can't change your rev share. That means you're locked into that product rev share for the life of that product.
There you go.
So I was like, yeah, I will go in there and yes, I'll build your sales page, make it look sweet as heck, be done with you, got rev share on that product, next product, and just keep doing that. And over time, you will make so much, yeah. And I've been doing this secretly behind the scenes, and I may even release a product, in the future of this. But this is something I haven't seen a lot of people doing this. This is a hidden gem, but the market's there like you wouldn't believe.
Right, and that's just another reason why we're sharing here stays here. I mean, there's a few people that said, "Oh, that sounds like the ripoff from the Las Vegas. What stays in Vegas stays here." It's the same thing in this Mafia Mastermind product creation. Those that want to know about what we're doing, they can pay for it. Period. Mm-hmm. And that's the truth. I mean, it only hurts you in the long run if you're sharing the information that we share with you.
Yeah, because once too many people figure it out, find out about it.
Oh yeah, we're going up against guys. There are guys that are in my group right now, and I won't mention any names. They're chomping to get over here, and I've already turned down one of them. That will share the information with some of the big boys, and we don't have the resources or the money to fight these guys. That's just being honest. But yeah, there's some people that would.
The best part about the ClickBank also is you can see whether or not they're getting sales, so you know that they want the help. So you can go in and say, okay, well, this site definitely needs fixed up. This is horrible, and they're not getting any sales. So yeah, target.
Now, Stephen,
customer right there.
I'm going through some of the comments, and again, I'm gonna put this all in a document so me and Mike can go over this. Stephen's got an excellent point. He says he's been all over Code Canyon, where it's an area where you can get software developers to build products for you and build software. Mm-hmm. And he says, struggling to get developers to work with a newbie, haven't got cash to develop software on my own. Well, that's the great thing about what we want to be doing. Me and Mike have already started mapping out a strategy for those that are really serious about doing this. We want to do on our next product, if we can get everybody on the same page, I mean, for sure on our WordPress product when we get there, is pay for a piece of software to be built for us. Now, we already know that anything worth building is, is at least usually $1,000 or more. All right, so it can be a lot higher than that, but we can get a decent piece of software that can help generate list building for us to go harvest names, those kind of things that we can actually get a fair price for on the Warrior Forum. They can attract the right attention, get the names, get this notoriety, and you're on the right page, Stephen. So if those that want to step up to the plate, we're going to, again, back to the co-op. I mean, literally, each time we buy a product, our whole goal is not to be making money off of you just because of an affiliate profit. You'll see exactly how much we made on that. I mean, it's not every time that we get you to buy a product to do the research that we also buy, we're not getting any freebies. We buy that same product. So we're all on the same page. By the time you're serious about it, like, okay, we made $500 in affiliate commissions off each person that came in, and each person that's serious cough up another $100, $150, $200, whatever it is. And that just to buy the software, because there's two things that can help us all dramatically that we have that we could have that could make it lightning fast. Number one, the software, the money to buy the software, and number two, somebody that's better at copy than I am. I'm decent. There are people so much better than I am at this. Copy and software. The graphics, we got people that are good at that. We got the research that we can do. You can't outsource the research. I mean, you guys are ladies and gentlemen, are a gold mine for our research. Okay? So we don't outsource our research. We don't have to outsource graphics. We don't have to really outsource the writing that much. I don't see any reason we have to outsource any writing. We don't have to outsource our videos. So I've got I'm passionate about that. So is Mike. So is Rick Roberts. Rick Roberts is very passionate about a few other things that can help. The two things. Am I missing something, Mike? Is there any other sources that we need to make these products that we can really get the attention, copy, and the software
Really,
itself?
yeah, the programmers for the software, that'd be your biggest part.
Yeah.
Everything else we could
I
maybe.
mean, and the graphics we can handle that. I mean, but the copy,
Oh yeah.
even if we could afford somebody that does copy like Judy Kay, you know, I can contact her. I know her fairly well. I've known her for over a year now from all the Skype rooms, some other masterminds, and her going rate used to be $500 to do that. Who knows? Maybe we can make her a sweetheart deal. I don't know, but those are the two things. So, I mean, right off the top of your head, for a list building software, Mike, you've done some research, you've done some coding. Ballpark. If we were to go to Code Canyon and find somebody that knows what the heck they're doing that wasn't wasting our time, give me a ballpark figure. Give us all a ballpark figure of what you think that it would cost to get a operable piece of software for list building that actually worked.
For list building, depending on what all it did, I would estimate between $500 to $800.
Yeah.
Maybe even less than that.
Okay.
It
So
it just depends. I mean, you have to really research the people that are building
right,
the code too.
right.
Make sure that
The researching the right thing that works. We'll do the product niche research. That's so critical. The research that we need to do, that each and every one of you thinks that we need to do, plus proven research, and making sure we get to hire the right people. But let's say it's $1,000. Let's say we can get somebody that can write the rough copy for the sales page for us, and get the software done for $1,000. I mean, we would need, for example, 10 people that step up the plate with $100. You know, and me and Mike would kick in $100 too, just in case we need anything extra. Is there anybody here that's willing to do that? Okay. All right. Now we're speaking Thomas's language. He's like, "Come on, guys, man, let's get on with it." But I respect Thomas. I'm in the same way. I'm in the same boat, brother. I'm tired of Mickey Mousing around. No disrespect to anybody that's new. We don't mean that, but we've seen the struggles. We know how tough it is to be doing this by yourself. That's the value of the group. Thomas is on board with investing software. Bear with me, folks. Investing software. I mean, that's the fastest way to do it, everybody. We're just being totally honest with you. We want you to know that there's no games here. Jennifer's on board.
Learning how to build WordPress plugins myself, coding and stuff. So probably about 6 months I'll be able to write WordPress plugins, depending on what the capability is.
Yeah, Jim's saying probably decision factors, marketability. Again, that's where you guys come in, ladies and gentlemen. The research. We're going to be doing the research before. We're not going to just go out and spend $1,000 on a piece of software that we haven't done any research. No, we're going to spend whatever time it takes.
Market,
yeah.
Surveys. Yeah, I'm going to show you how it's done so that you know beforehand we have a winning product.
Rick's on board.
There's a piece of software someone released on the word form. I know the guy, and they were expecting to sell like 1,000 units of their software, and basically they quadrupled that number. It was like 5,000 units that they sold, and they made almost $80-some thousand. Man, they hit the jackpot on that, and it's still creating sales to this day. But a lot of that was because it picked up the affiliates. I think it was quite a bit paid out in affiliates. I can't remember the exact number, but yeah, software. There's big money in that, but
yeah.
It's got to be useful software and software that's in demand that makes people, whatever it is, easier.
Ray Getz is saying, I may have some list building software that just may fit the bill. Need to discuss with Rick and Mike. Hey, Ray, you're singing a beautiful song to me right now. And as soon as this is over with, we can definitely make that happen tonight. So if not tomorrow, because I've got some time tomorrow. But definitely. Ray's actually right up the road from me, about an hour and a half, 2 hours. I'd like to see the first part. Go ahead.
Because you guys got to think of us too, because we have more people going to be coming into the group. Is that you like affiliate machines out there, so the word is getting spread out there. We say, all right, guys, we're going to release this product. We have to get this out there so people know about it, start building the buzz on it. And so you could do that. I mean, you have an army of 10 or 20 people out there that's promoting out the product out there. that nobody knows about or heard. There's no competition. We can own the internet with that product. I mean, just everywhere. I mean, when you have that big force of people, it's like having an army that you can just, everyone's just go out. Okay, just go out today, guys, and just post some ads out there today. Spend about 2 hours, post on Facebook, post whatever. Everyone does that. I mean, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, and this doesn't cost you any money at all. I'll tell you a little secret.
Create more sales for you. Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Should we tell them about the flyers, or should we wait?
Yeah, you can tell them about the flyers.
Okay, it's a really simple old school concept, but I'm going to be testing it. I've already had some pretty good success in the CPA room with this. A little old school flyer. I mean, I put out 15 different locations. Not huge numbers, but in just a couple days, I got 15 people to show up for a webinar. Now, this is off the streets. This isn't from the Warrior Forum. This isn't some money-making opportunity that people are searching the internet. This is from off the streets right here where I live. And, we're testing that. We're going to keep testing that. We're going to be doing some other things that cost no money whatsoever, a little bit of your time. And we're not asking you to go out and hand out business cards and be our sales force like that, be an MLM or none of that kind of crap. But we're going to do it to test it to see if it works. Because once we prove to you that it works, and you know that you can make money every time a product's come out, you may do the same thing one day. Because we're not there yet. Again, we're probably giving you too much information, so I don't want to overwhelm you, because this takes time. It takes a lot of our precious time that we can't get back. So we want everybody to understand we're giving you the overview, and we hope you see the value of what we bring to you so far. We're just literally just baby steps, okay? From where we can be. But we will have a second-tier affiliate. It's going to take some time into January, possibly even February before we do that, where you can all promote the Mafia Mastermind and make a very nice commission. We don't know what we can pay on that yet. We're not going to know for some time. But, give us a little bit of time for that. I mean, you'll be able to make money off that. You'll get the 100% on every product that you sell yourself, commission. We'll have built in, we don't know exactly how much this is going to change from case to case, like I said to begin with. The only thing that stays constant in the entire thing is 100% commission on any sale that you bring to the table. All right? The back-end models and all that, they're going to change on each deal, and we'll tell you right up front. There will be no games. We want you to get to shared sub. There are going to be people that they won't have a product that's congruent, that won't match this offer. So we're probably going to have, we've got a very small group here. We can probably have 3 to 5 people that have a product on this product that it will be a match for it, and we'll put them on, and we'll rotate out to the next offer. The next 3, 4, 5 people can do a list, that's got an offer that'll build into that list. We'll do whatever it is that's fair. We want to make sure everybody gets a fair shake. Again, we can't have 20 offers that are bonuses on one offer if they're not congruent. So so I hope everybody understands that, and you'll definitely need to watch this workshop again and listen to every word that we're saying. And so just understand that we're not out here to favor one over the other, none of that kind of mess. We want to be fair. So the only thing that stays consistent all the time is 100% commission on all the sales on the front end. Again, you need to listen to this workshop and hear what we're saying again at a later date. 100% commission on the front end of every product we have. And we're going to have, eventually, we want to have where we give almost all the money to each and every one of y'all on all these products. We're not here to make this huge profit off each person here. We want to take the money that we make when everybody buys the initial product, use that money to get the software and the copy done, and work together to do the rest, to save time. Because we only have so much time in our lives. We have families, just like you do, I'm sure. I don't spend enough time with my family as it is. My wife stays mad at me, but that's another story. So I'm giving up stuff I shouldn't be saying. But the point is, many of us all still have JOBs and all those other things on top of all of that. And y'all all know how busy I am. So I want to save time, and time is everything to me. Time is something I can't get back. That's why time is very precious. And the faster we do it with the quality product, the better off I think all of us are going to be. So I didn't want to ramble, but I want to make sure everybody understands. And we never did cover any of those 7 steps. And are we going to do that before we get off the call? At least one of those steps, or even if it's 5 or 10 minutes, like step 1, explain it out to everybody so everybody stays on the same page. Because we're giving them probably too much. So shared sub. Okay, shared sub is let me answer this real quick, and I'll get to you, Mike. I'm sorry. A shared sub is basically where you have a product let's say this first product, which we're doing right here on memberships, is launching on Monday, and you've got a product that you've built, and it can't be somebody else's product either. You know, I guess we could. I don't know, PLR. You really can't do PLR on the Warrior Form. It needs to be unique to you. But I've got a ton of products that you can rewrite, and they're yours very easily. But you take a product that's similar to this product here, a membership, and that's something that benefits this, and you offer it on the download page, like, hey, we have another awesome product that's yours for free from Val. Just go ahead and opt in here to get it. You know, and she created this. They've created this awesome software and move forward from there. So hopefully that understands. I mean, a shared sub is where you get to get the subscriber name. Okay, so you could mail them offers so you can make money to build your list, because we want to help you build your list. Because to us, it's not something. Yeah, we're going to build our list regardless, with or without you. But hey, if we can help you build your list too, we're getting more people in the Mafia Mastermind. That's where we make our money. You know, right, Mike? I mean, there's no reason in hiding anything. You know, someone has to support the software after sales. Val saying, excellent point. What I've seen in the past for some of the larger launches, the ones that, you know, that were serious amounts of money that had to be spent on software, what they do is a revenue share a lot of times. Not always, but I think that works better, because you got somebody that's over in a far eastern country or something that's not making much money to begin with, and a lot of times they get taken advantage of. You know, somebody in the Philippines is a coder and they're making $5 an hour or less even, and somebody makes, you know, $20,000, $30,000 off it. Sometimes they feel like they're cheated. Well, if they don't have a little piece of the action, they'll disappear after the launch is over. I've seen it time and time again. The Warrior Form is notorious for having WordPress plugins that nobody supports. So, you know, you definitely have to have that support if you're going to do that. So, that, you know, if we got something that costs a lot of money like that, you know, that costs thousands of dollars, yeah, we'll have some kind of a revenue share for them, because it's not fair to work people in another country for so much less than what you make here in the States or in Europe. I mean, you may have purchased a product like that and thought it was okay, but it's really not. They need to make a living. They need to eat too. I don't want to get on soapbox, but it's the truth. I mean, there you go. Rick's got it saying, Rick Roberts said it the best way. The most common term for a shared sub is bonus ad swaps. Thank you very much, Rick.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Well, I'm glad we got that many people that were on board for that. I'm just going to say the people's names that are on board to invest some money for software and copyright. That, you know, I said $100 in that range. You know, don't be mad at me if it's $125 a piece. But we'll all pony up the same amount of money. Okay, we got Thomas D on board. We got Jennifer Bingham on board. We got Rick Roberts on board. We got Ray on board. I think Jim's on board. He said he wanted to see something. So let's see. All right, Steven's on board. I forgot him. Yeah, Steven's on board. And you got me, and you got Mike. So, I mean, just that alone's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people. I mean, heck, that's there you go right there. That's 9 people. It's almost $1,000 right there alone. I mean, we could literally go to, I mean, Mike, I mean, what's the power of that? We had $1,000 right there at one time.
Yeah.
We not just that, we make,
that's what this is all about.
Right. We take the little bit of the affiliate commissions that we make from researching the product that we're going to model. And then we have, say, 15 people, because we got a small group here. You know, we've only got 17, 18 people counting me and Mike. And 15 of them register for the call. Each call we've done, everybody's showing up. That's powerful. We got like 90% people showing up. That's phenomenal. So anyway, we got 50. Let's say we're making commissions of affiliate commissions, another couple $100. There's our copy and there's our software, man. I mean, that's a done deal. We could literally knock out a WordPress software or list building software, something that actually gets people's attention, that we have a fighting chance of selling 500 copies, you know, or more, or you can really build a list fast. We have a fighting chance then, because I'll be honest with you, my Value Trojan, I mean, I busted my butt. I sold maybe 100 copies, a little over. I've sold maybe close to 200 now by almost giving it away. I mean, I was selling this for $10 one time. Most of y'all got it for $1. I did some shared subs with this also. I added another, just to give you a case point example. I had a YouTube love that I've never even released on the Warrior Forum personally. I did give it to somebody else so that they sold it on the back end, but a handful of copies. That one product got me over 300 shared subs, which I know generated me, it didn't make me a ton of money, but on the long run over a 4 or 5 month period, that probably generated me another $3,000 to $4,000 in my pocket for a product I never released. Now think about that. A product that many of y'all came on my list from for various ways was a YouTube Love product. I know most of you've got it, or you got to know me somehow, some way from that. I gave that product away. Okay, I got 300 to 400 people on a list, at least $3,000 to $4,000 in additional revenue. I never had to worry about finding somebody to beg them to mail it for me. I never had to worry about putting it on the Warrior Forum. I created that off and on in a couple of days. So there you go.
I wanted to show something here real quick, not to change the subject, but I discovered this thing that I could do some more research on it though, but I discovered this thing that Google's doing now, and I tried to research just to figure out how this is done, and I could not find how they're doing this. And then I figured it out because my screen was kind of, well, you'll see it doesn't show, but basically it's a number. Check this out. So you see right here, their site came up, and look, you can subscribe to their freaking newsletter, get on their list. So they're list building right now, right there on the front page, and then you can put your email name and hit that.
Oh wow!
How powerful is that?
Oh my goodness! I've never noticed that, man.
Yeah,
they just put that. Well, they must have just put that, man.
And I was like, how did they do that?
Well, opt in.
So I'm trying to figure it out.
Opt in.
I can see now because it's a paid ad. It's a paid ad, so you're paying. It's pay per click pretty much.
Can you show us? Can you opt in just to show us?
Oh, yeah, sure. Oops, I don't know.
Yeah, man, that's cool. I'm telling you, that's something they just have done.
Your site up there. I don't know how much it costs per pay, but I'm gonna look into this because I definitely would like to test this out. Because you can put right here what they're gonna opt in.
You misspelled it right there, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
We want to see it go through.
Yeah. See.
Aweber's not going to spam you. I'm curious to see.
Okay, so subscribe to newsletter. You have successfully subscribed to this newsletter. Done.
Go see what
get taken off the page.
Okay, well, oh yeah, you don't take it. Can you open your? Well, you feel like showing us what you got?
Yeah, I don't care.
I'm intrigued, man. That's cool.
I want to look into that and see. Wow, that's cool. That's the first time I've seen that. So we beat the market and start doing this for niches, man, where they can just subscribe. You just imagine how many people, because that gets your attention, that subscribe. All right, let's see here. All right, spam. So let's see if I got anything from Aweber. Doesn't look like. Stupid base crashing over here. Yeah, I didn't. Nothing's come through yet.
Yeah, they are a little slow sometimes. Okay, well, we'll talk later about it.
But
very intriguing.
I definitely want to figure that out because, man, if they're allowing them to put out there, so I just need to basically go to pay per click and because that's powerful. Oh my gosh, I can imagine how many people are opting in. I mean, it just pops up right there and gets your attention like that. But yeah, when I seen that, I was like, what? I was like, no way. But then I was researching, how do you do that? How do you get on there? And then, because I couldn't see the brown part, that it's a paid ad.
Yeah.
I couldn't see that part. I thought, because my screen doesn't quite show it that well. And then I was looking at it, and I was like, oh, okay, it's a paid ad. So somehow you're allowed to put a newsletter there.
Living proof that Google AdWords is alive and well. People tell you it's dead. That's not true.
Yeah.
It will never go away. It's expensive.
I'm going to look into that because I think that could be a product itself right there.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. Definitely interesting.
Thomas G, Google places subscriber software. Now you're talking, man.
What was that? Google places subscriber software. Okay. Yeah, see? As we start brainstorming, we can come up with those ideas. Because everybody knows certain things. That's what's so powerful about masterminds. every mastermind I've been part of, man, just come out with just great stuff because never no two minds think alike. So okay, so I think we're on an hour and a half here. I don't want to take it too
You
much
cover one of
more
those steps. So
time.
just tell them step one of the
Oh,
let's get that done so that
uh,
everybody understands.
of product creation, like
Yeah.
the first step.
We need to cover
Um,
every step, one step 1 to step 7 on each workshop till it's done. We kind of should have done it in the
so
beginning, but that's okay. Everybody needs to watch this again anyway.
yeah, so step one is going to be the research that needs to be done, um, of whatever niche we're going to get into. And so basically, you go to ClickBank and look, and to get an idea, because you just need to get a feel of what you're seeing, um, what looks popular right now, which I pretty much know what's pretty popular on ClickBank here.
Show them that mobile
So
marketing mafia before we leave too. I'm not trying to stop you on that, but
mobile market. What do you
yeah,
mean? What do
show
you
them that
mean?
there's a $5 membership site I haven't touched in 6 months that nobody gives me grief for and pays me.
Oh, okay.
But when you're done,
Pull it up. I'll pull it up right here. Okay. So yeah, so this is one of them, and so this is a $5 membership. So
yeah, we're not even doing
this is
anything
the
with
one
it.
that he's set it up and set it and forget it, and it's nothing super professional or anything, but it gets the sales. It's gotten the sales, so yeah,
Yeah,
and it's just a one page.
yep,
We
and
go through
we
the
actually do
template
right. We actually had about
for
20 people
this.
paying us. We're down to less than 5 or 6 now, to be honest with you. But the fact is that they never gave. They were paying their $5 a month. Then we had some of them paying $14.99 a month. Okay, we're down to I don't know 6 or 7. I think one's for $14.99. The point is, we did this in one. We discussed it, and then the next night, in about 6 hours, we built it. And I was never built anything before like this. And my buddy up there in Canada, Jeff Noyes, pointed me in the right direction. We did it. And then we built the Skype Mafia Mastermind. I actually had already built that product, and that is what launched the Mafia Mastermind. That's where it all started from. So, and that's
Yeah,
all the way back in the.
and
Go ahead.
just this simple page here is getting sales, and imagine what the kind of pages we're going to be building.
Yeah.
The template too, like this.
Right.
So basically, we have a template, so you can just enter your
So
video in
right.
For the page, your opt-in, real short.
I want everybody to know that's literally that's how it happened. I mean, I literally never done anything building a product in my life a little over a year ago. So I was a total newbie when it came to a lot of these things. I tried so many different things that didn't work, MLM, all that other stuff, networking, and so many things I don't even want to get into, and spent over $20,000. That's all true. There's no exaggeration at all. And when I finally sat down and said, I'm going to do this, no more games, no more crap, I'm going to do what it takes to do this, I started attracting people that were serious. And that was it. So, I mean, we literally have got from nothing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sites paying some kind of residual money right now. And there are people paying $97 a month right now. 6 months ago, never had any of that. So, that old adage, I can do it, you can do it, that's the truth. So, anyway, thank you for sharing that.
All right.
Give everybody a little bit of motivation there to make them think about it, show that we're real. Excellent question, Jennifer. Do you have to keep adding content every month? Now, there are people that will tell you.
No,
Go ahead.
You set it up ahead of time.
Right.
You set it up through autoresponder sequences.
That's right.
Or whichever way you can do a blog. You can set up in a blog. You can, in WordPress, you can go ahead and design all the posts up ahead of time and schedule them out. And then when they buy it, then it goes through the post and posts it that way. Or you can do it through autoresponders and have it sent to their email. And in autoresponder, you could actually even have it. A cool way of doing it is like autoresponders. You have your link to, you build the page WordPress, and you make that page so people can't find the page. You don't list it anywhere on the site, but you just make the page. So when you go into your web address, like say clickbank.com / the name of the page, and then you name that page, but no one knows that there's no links. So there's no one who's going to know that page exists. in the autoresponder, you put that link in the autoresponder. And so when the people click that link, it'll take them to that page, but they won't go anywhere else. It'll just be that page for that time, and then a week later, the next one will send out, and they'll have the next link in. But all the links are all the pages you already built on WordPress, but there's just no links linking to them.
Excellent point. Excellent point. That people think it's all this behind the scenes smoke and mirrors. It's not. It's a systemized business, and the there are people that say you got to keep adding content all the time. I've been guilty of giving too much in the past, and content. And for these kind of sites, you don't have to do that. Once you get them started, once you get people seeing what you provide on these smaller priced memberships, people in your group will start helping create content gladly. They'll actually do the work for you because it'll help them in their business. It helps them get known, just like we're doing with each and every one of you here. We're cutting you in on the action, for lack of better words. I mean, that in itself is powerful. Nobody else is going to do that for you. And we want to do it. We want to do it because you're going to help us. We're going to help you. So it's that simple. So I hope that answers your question, though, Jennifer.
Okay. So when I do niche research, basically I go to ClickBank. I go to all the top sites that I can find and see what is the hottest item selling, what's the best seller, and things like that. And so like for a recent one I was looking into was Audio Beats for a product they're getting ready to release on Audio Beats. And so basically we come here and we look at Gravity and see who the competition is in this market, the ClickBank market. And so basically we put in Audio Beats, and then we're going down through and seeing who that's not Audio Beats, so Mega Music Maker. Okay, this one's selling really good. Dub Turbo, but this is beat production software. That's man, that thing sells. If you want to promote anything, guys, this is what you promote. You make some money at. This thing is so hot. This was the one that Jamie was wanting me to take out and do better than these people. But these people, they got it. I don't know who their graphics person is, but they've never seen their website. They've got a really nice site, and that's why it converts so well. But this is a good product that you'll make commissions off of because the product's solid, it's professional. It's just but these are the kind of products I want to release here in the future, as you're seeing here with the multi-mastermind release products like this software. But this is like, I mean, yeah.
So yeah, we definitely want you to think past the Warrior Forum.
This is nice. Like, yeah, they don't advertise this in Warrior Forum.
No.
This site is powered by affiliates. I mean, it's awesome. But that's who I look at. As you see, 135 Gravity, and in this Gravity is pretty much the same all the time you come here. This thing converts like crazy, and then it has a rebill of $68. So people that sign up, it's you're getting residual income every month of $68, and you're getting 75% commission on the average sale.
Wow, that's killer, man. So, they're making some serious cash.
This is a product you want to promote, right? I'm telling you, it's hot, and it's been hot. I mean, that's the one, and this one here, this is Jamie's 5.
What?
It's not converting that great.
What's his Gravity on it?
He's got a 5.
Oh, 5 versus. Oh wow.
35. But he's changed his design again. He's changed this design so many times. Same video though. That's the thing. For that. See, that video is the same. That video is like 5 years old, I would say roughly. He never does it. It's all the same. He doesn't update to what's going on in the internet or anything like that. And like when I came aboard and I started checking all his sites out, and I was like, dude, these sites are so out of date. The coding is out of date. I mean, your SEO is all wrong. But
still makes money.
He's trying to compete with them. Yeah, it makes money, but nowhere near Dub Turbo, and you can see why. Dub Turbo just stomps this site. I mean, would you rather buy this one or Dub Turbo? Dub Turbo just, case in point, I was talking about graphics. So if we come back down here to Dub Turbo, right? So you hit that site, and then you came across this site, again. So then you're here, like, okay, yeah, this just this doesn't scream to me. It's not professional. Then you come over to Dub Turbo and it's slammed. You're slammed in the face. You're buying this. I mean, you're not gonna buy you're gonna buy this. This is eye candy for people.
You better believe it.
So this is a good study too on marketing because they know what they're doing. See on the side here, they do not make these online. Do not make with it. Do not use stuff. I mean, this is whoever they got marketing this knows what they're doing. This is a good example to study some good marketing. This thing converts like you just wouldn't believe. I actually think about this.
So that's one of our steps right there is product niche, doing our research for our niches. There it is. Everybody knows that now. Okay.
Yep.
Okay,
And
thank you.
So that's audio beats.
Thank you.
So, yep. So then, cure scars.
Well, I mean, we just needed the brief explanation of it so everybody understands that's one of our steps right there.
Yeah, it's first come here, but this isn't the final step. Just because you've seen that, like that audio beats had 135 gravity, right? That's our next step is to go to Google though and see what kind of keywords we're looking at here. Because it could have high gravity, but what's the search term for this? Is it just high because of the season? I mean, of course not for that product. It's not going to be, but you could be using another different product. It could just be a seasonal item, and that's why it's got a high gravity. So you have to really think about why that gravity is so high. And so we have to go to Google Keyword Tool, and what we're going to do here is put in how to, or let's see, because that's beat making software. So
and this is free, folks.
Beat
What he's using right now is the free tool.
Google. Yeah, this is totally free. This is, you're not a marker if you're not using this tool or a tool that connects to this, like Marcus and Samurai. It's one of my tools I like to use. Okay, so, oops, I forgot. I need to come back in here, go to advanced and put all countries, still enough from all countries, not just from the United States. Okay, so beat making software. We have 74,000 people searching for that. For free beat making software, 22,000. So you could use that. Although they're looking for free, you could lure people that are looking for free into paid. So there's quite a bit of keywords for that. So let's see here. So then I know beat making program, beat 60,000, 60,000. Beat online beat making, free beat making. So I can see there is traffic for this free beat, and that's just for beat making software. So what I'm curious about is to go back here.
I'll give you an update real quick on Stephen. Stephen, thank you, Stephen. He's already working on this chapter. Congratulations, Steve, for taking action.
Sweet.
I love it. He ain't playing.
Okay, so now look, Dub Turbo, right? Check this out. Just for the keyword Dub Turbo, which you want to make sure you put that into the search term and make sure that that the search results coming up for Dub Turbo is that site, and it's not some Chinese recipe or something. It's called Dub Turbo or something. So you want to make sure that's what they're looking for. So then you have, look, Dub Turbo review. Look at this, low competition, but there's 5,000 people looking for Dub Turbo reviews. The competition is basically saying that the competition is low for pay-per-click. So this is a keyword I would definitely be going after, and pulling some traffic from that. Actually, both of those, put both those together, you got almost 9,000 people a month. So people are looking for that stuff. So yeah, so right there, guys, I just showed you a hot converting product for affiliates and keywords you can go after. So let's go ahead and go to Google search and do the Turbo review. Now what we want to see is there a video up on here, which there is, because that would be the next thing, which is good, because if you see a video, that's good. Now what we need to do, because we're going to use video to pull to that, pull to the product, Oh man. Okay. I want to tell you guys right now, if nobody takes advantage of this right now, what we just discovered, this video has only got 2,000 views, 45 likes. I could take this video spot, and that was for 5,000. So at least you could probably pull at least 4,000 people or so. You could pull people through here and coming through because people are coming through here, and have your affiliate link here, just like he has right here, 75% discount. Problem is, he should have that at the very top, so people
Yep.
don't have to click that. Because a lot of people don't know to click that. It should be right here.
Yep.
And it should be saying like right in your face, you know, to download this. But yeah, so yeah, right now, if I wanted you guys, I could take that video. I can have that video taken from that spot within 2 weeks, or maybe even quicker than that, depending. But basically, all I have to do is get close to this amount of views or over those reviews and more likes. So if I got 46 likes and 2,338 views, I would take his spot. So he's raking in right now. He's making money, and he's the only one there on there for that keyword. So let's see. How about the Dub Turbo Space? So that's the next thing. So we know there's money in it now because we're seeing videos, we're seeing affiliates promoting. Here we go. For the Dub Turbo Space review, we have the same video, and we have somebody competing for him with him. Let's see. Okay, he's got 4,000. He's got 11 likes. So we could take both of those. Well, I don't know if we can get double placements or not. Double list. Yeah, we could get a double listing. We just have to use it.
See what he just showed you. I know. Go ahead.
Real quick, Rick. Imagine that you used 2 YouTube accounts, and both these are your videos.
That's right.
That's what we're talking about.
That's right. That's right.
Coming in your pocket every
That's right.
day, because that's 5,000 coming from this keyword and 5,000 more from this one. Now remember, I told you these aren't accurate. So let's say that the least minimum is that the accurate number would be 1,000, and this would be 1,000. So if that's the accurate number, that's 1,000 people I have going through these videos that have a chance of converting. And you already know it. It's a high converting offer. And it's residual paying. So that's why you have these videos here. These people are making money off. So somebody needs to step up. And if nobody going to step up to this too, I'm definitely going to step up to this just to use it as an example, show you how it's done. But yeah, that's how you do it. So we know now that for this product, okay, it is selling good on ClickBank. There's big numbers on it. There's big numbers on our Google keyword tool here. Now these are just 2 here. You come up here and we can put all kinds of other things in here, and you can get different keywords. And there's even software out there that you can put this in, and it can give you. It does a really awesome job for just going through and getting all kinds of good keywords and views and everything, so you don't have to spend hours of doing that. But so that we know that there is traffic, there is people looking for this. There's videos here. Now the only thing that gets me is why isn't there any pay-per-click ads? There is an ad right up here, but no pay-per-clicks on the side. So I mean, but there is one here. But that could just be Google. I mean, I would have my ad. Well, probably because they don't need to put an ad there because they have their videos here, and that's just for this keyword. As you see, Dub Turbo Review. So we can go after other ones like Dub Turbo Scam or let's see, let's try that.
You could also what? Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you could also take what he. Go ahead.
Okay, look, 390 searches for Dub Turbo Scam. You know what? Dub Turbo. Let's see. Do we have a video for Dub Turbo Scam? All right. There's no. Oh, there is videos right down here. See, is it a scam? So let's see what we got here. 60. Oh gosh, this video is so easy just to take out. Literally. Oh my goodness. This is just like candy from a baby. So look, it's 8 views. This person just got lucky, got that. It just put it up there because there's nothing else. Oh man. We discovered a gold mine here, man. Just think. Now you have on this keyword tool here, you got 390 that we can pull into that video. So that'll pull some traffic, but that's not. You know, that's just one video that you'll do that'll get ranked for this, and then you do the other ones for the other ones that are close to it, like download Dub Turbo. Like I bet you that. And then there's other tricks you can use too that trick people. for people that are trying to get the stuff for free, and you can trick them into watching the review and trying to convert them over too. So download Dub Turbo. We have 14,000. And not only that, you can use this for list building because you can have the review on there, and but you can have, hey, sign up down here and I'll give you my free, you know, if you can get some PLR on how to make beats or rap beats, or how to make money after you built your beats, or some kind of report so you can get them to opt in. So here we have 26,000. Okay, now this video, that spot can be taken, but that's going to take a little bit of work. This one could be taken, though it's only 445 views. So that one would be easily takeable. And let me see something here. All right, so the reason they're getting ranked, they have more likely the keywords here that we're looking at. Download Dub Turbo, Dub Turbo, Dub Turbo. So yeah, so just from that, I just show you that's 3 videos that you could just this market can be owned with yeah. I think you guys get the point. I'm not gonna keep going over it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
so how can we
definitely step up to that?
Okay, so basically, this is some of the other things that me and Mike are going to be stepping into in the next week for what we're doing with the Mafia Mastermind to bring more traffic to us. And when we have the second tier affiliate set up where you can make commissions, we encourage you to do the same thing for us because it's going to help you make money. You see the value of that, hopefully, and everybody can see how really easy that is to do it. So
yeah, video is, oh my gosh, if you're not on video, man, I don't even worry about ranking your website on searches and get the video up there because that's what people go after.
Yeah.
Once you do your description good on your video, and it really stands out somehow, one shape or form, to get people to click it to watch it, you'll be good. So what I did now is went to Dub Turbo because I want to see what the traffic stats is on. I want to see how much traffic is getting.
Oh boy.
231 sites ranking, so it's the 26,000th most visited site in the U.S. From 3 months ago, traffic up 22%, 7 days, kind of went down a little bit. So it is getting traffic, but here's the thing. The keywords, I want to know what keywords people are using to find. So right here, see? We already know Dub Turbo because we checked that out. We know this one too works really good. And those are the 2 top high ones. Then we have Dub Turbo 2.0. Ooh, see? I didn't know about that keyword. And then we have Rap Beat Software. So you can find hidden keywords by, so let's go back over here and see what this gets and see what kind of videos ranking for that. So they must come out with a version 2, which you wouldn't have known that without the research. So here we have 8,000 low competition. So this is a video. So here we got 3 videos on the page here for this. Wow. You get 3 videos on there. So we have 22,000. He's the top dog. Second's top dog, 22,000. Yeah, this one is going to be, it can be done. It's just going to look tricky. Yeah, so we know we need to get at least 1,000 views to take this guy's spot, and at least 72 likes, and then we can take his spot and own that. So yeah, we can get that spot. These 2 we still could get, but at least we could get 1 spot. So that's telling us, yeah, the market's hot. This is definitely a hot market. It's getting traffic to the site. People are searching for it. I would do a little bit more research on it, and like doing Google search, I would just type in like reviews and start looking to see what people are saying about the product, whether there's a lot of complaints about it. So actually, if we are in W, so
yeah, we're running on 2 hours now, by the way.
Oh shoot, I didn't realize that. Okay, so yeah, so
they didn't know they was getting a $47 ClickBank product, did they? For free on the video marketing alone. That's a $47 product. It is though. I mean, people spend that kind of money for this information easily.
So which? Oh yeah, easily is right. So basically, what you want to do is now, because we're almost done researching this, I already know there's a market for it. I know there's keywords I can go after and get my videos placed to start pulling traffic to my offers. And I know it looks like there's a coupon, $5 off. So the next thing I look for is coupons now, because I did my research that says, okay, $5 off. So now I would want to use the coupon as my tactic in my video. So just by doing that research there, I now know there's the coupon. Now, what also you want to do is write this stuff down. I'm not writing it down right now because we're just going through this, but you want to write down so what you're finding out, what the keywords are. You know, it has coupons. So it looks like right here we have the coupon. Today I'm thrilled, bring can't miss doing. So there's a 25%. So you also want to look and see what's the most you can possibly get. 25% off. Best deal, Real Turbo. Okay, let's see. So if I can find a coupon code and I can sign up to get that code, then I can use that in my videos. So somehow they're getting this, and it's probably at the website. If you go and sign up as an affiliate, you can offer the coupon code. So you have to do some more research into that. But yes, for right there, just the amount of time, we've already found a niche. And so you can have a better software built in this if you have money. And then if not, maybe you can offer something that would go good with this. Okay, so Dub Turbo, so you know how to make the beats, but do you know how to make money with those beats? Do you know how to sell those beats? Do you know how to get clients so that you're making beats for clients? And you could even offer that as to get someone to opt into your list. You give them that free ebook or report, and then now you can keep marketing to them to get them to eventually buy.
Mike, can I make a suggestion?
Sure.
We'll get through what we need to get done for this product here, and we've got Steven's already sent me back the offer for his chapter. Thank you. And then for the product niche research for our next product, which we so far have agreed on the list building product, we can send this part. We get everybody to do exactly this part of the workshop here for the product research for our list building software. That way, everybody's on the same page, because it's the most critical part of getting the offer built is the research. We got to have a winner.
Yes.
If it takes a few extra days, then so be it.
Yeah, you see what have we just found just by a little bit of research we just
did
about this product.
You're going to need to watch this again, take notes. This stuff that I learned like 4 or 5 years ago, and I was doing some Google AdWords clicking and making money with, and this hasn't changed from then. I mean, it's the same core techniques that will always stay in style. This isn't going to go away. This isn't going to be a Google trick that it doesn't work anymore. All the what WSOs say that doesn't work, that's baloney. This works. This research will always work because it's the core fundamentals that you have to have no matter what. You agree with that, Mike?
Oh, yeah.
This never changes. Google AdWords, this part of it will never change.
Nope. You got to know, like I said, you got to know that niche inside and out. But it's that little bit of work that you do, it's going to branch off to different things.
Can you imagine we got 10, 15 people that understand exactly what's being presented now and going out and doing a certain part of the research for this product, and we bring all that information back in a couple days, and boom, we pick the winner. Boom, that's the one we built the software. Boom, a week later, it's rolling. You know, of course, at that point, when we've got software, we're going to start staging these launches. We're going to probably be able, after we've done a couple, we can actually be able to afford to hire a launch manager. And then we're in the big boys. I mean, we're not that far away. We're really not.
This is a brilliant marketer right here that's marketing this review. Look.
Yeah.
See how they set this up? Look at that. Do not buy Dub Turbo until you read this Dub Turbo review. Insane truth revealed. That gets your attention when you're going down to these sites immediately. So that's awesome. I'm gonna write that down that's a note right there. See, just look at how other people are marketing. You're gonna learn a lot of stuff. You just gotta think different. You gotta think niches and mind shift to niches.
Yep.
So okay. So I hope you guys are valuable lesson tonight. So let's go ahead and because it has been 2 hours.
Yeah, because it has been 2 hours
and then we'll close that. That's okay. I like to go above and beyond as long as people are getting solid information. So.
Here's real quickly before we go. Ray Getz is saying, I don't own the software, but I have a license to some outstanding software that could be significant for list building. I may have some list building software that may just fit the bill and need to discuss with Mike. We'll take care of that for you. We'll make sure that happens. Just as long as we all understand that we do the research first, we find the niche that's going to make us money, that's going to help build our list, that helps everybody get going. Well, then from that point, we're either going to go to the Warrior Forum or ClickBank, okay, whichever one we can find something very similar to something that's going to work. We're going to use my affiliate link or Mike's. It doesn't matter. So we're going to show you how much money we made off of it. Again, this is to build the products. This is not a revenue source. We can take that money, and like I said, we already got 9 people that are committed to at least $100 a piece on top of that. I mean, there's our product right there. The copyright, the software, it's done. I mean, after we've done that 2 or 3 times, we might even be able to afford to hire a product launch manager. I mean, that's power. You get software,
Yeah.
copy, product launch manager. Oh my goodness.
And another thing too is, as a mastermind, remember that um, this is a business model, and it's going on everywhere. If you look at Facebook, when Facebook got first started, it was a couple of guys, and then they added to the team, and then
Oh yeah.
where they're at today.
Well, this business model is going on. This business model is going on, kind of similar to what we're doing with y'all, and it's Dr. Ben's Inner Circle, his group, and it's $397 a month. You don't believe me? Go check them out. You're getting it for $47 here, so but that's okay though. We're perfectly fine. We don't have to be greedy and charge $397 a month. Most of the people that get started in that can't afford to stay in it more than a couple of months and they leave. The ones that are able to stay in it and have a lot of money from the success they've already had, they're able to make something with that. But for everybody else, they just get taken for a ride because they don't have the money to follow through. So, but anyway, that's another thing we don't want to discuss. Too many ways to lose a ton of money on the Warrior Forum and other areas. We want to make sure that you get the value and you're making money. That's the biggest thing. So, any last thoughts, everybody? We need to go ahead and end this one because I still got to work on the copy. I'm going to look at what Steven sent. Me and Michael's got some things to do. Yeah, and it's already 2 hours. So, any last thoughts, concerns? Say them now, please. We'll give you 1 minute or so we can all go back to work. And Steven's all the way over in the UK, and he's proof positive. There's no excuses. You really want to do something, make it happen. He's already made it happen. He's already written his chapter that he agreed to. He said it may need a little bit of tweaking. On this call, he wrote that chapter, and he's in the UK. And it's actually 2 o'clock in the morning in the UK. You think he's dedicated? You think he's going to win? You better believe he's going to win. Why? He took action. He's not playing. He's not in here playing games. He wrote his chapter on this call. It may not be perfect, so what? To me, action means everything. He did it, and it's 2 o'clock in the morning. Hats off to you, Steve. I'm proud of you, brother. Hopefully you're still on the call.
Yeah, like I was saying, like nothing happens in life without forward motion. You have to push forward. And it was funny. I was having a discussion with my wife today, and I was like, well, you know what? I was like, when it comes down to things, you just got to do it. You just got to take charge and just do it. Don't sit there and talk about doing something. Just take action and do it.
Yeah.
Once you take action and done it, it's done. You don't have to worry. A lot of people will just build this stuff. Oh, I can't do this, and then just build up this stuff in your conscious, and then you just basically are talking yourself out of it.
Yeah. Don't overanalyze.
Rick is a take action and do it guy. Let me tell you what, guys. This guy, wow, it's hard and far in between that you'll find someone like Rick. He is dedicated like I've never seen before in my life. He's keeping me on my toes. So I have to give props.
Yeah, and some people sometimes think I'm just being a little too blunt sometimes or mean. I really, that's not my. I've been taken for rides so many times. All the games and the hustles and the scams that you've been through, I've been through them many, many, many times over. I've been lied to, cheated, all those other things. Some of you have been also. We want to stop all that madness. Hopefully you didn't spend over $20,000 learning this. So I know I did. I spent more than that.
Yeah, I agree on that too.
All right, brother. Hey, man, Mike, me and you got stuff we got to get done. Thank you, everybody that came. Everybody, please do your assigned task. Help us out. Get us rolling. Let us help you. Let's get it out there. And I'd love to have the money for the copyright and the software on the next course. It looks like we've got enough right there. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and take a step up above that even. I'm going to start contacting some product launch managers that I know, see if they can cut us a deal on the next project. I'm not making any promises, okay? I'm not going to make any promises on it, but I'm going to start researching through my Skype contacts, and I've got a few of them that'll step up to the plate. Got one in our group, actually. So me and Mike will be talking about that in a minute. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Mike. I'll see you in a bit.
All right, you guys have a great weekend.
The organizer has ended the session, and this call